Hey guys, first before I can even go into my typical intro, I need to give you guys an update on like what's been going on. There is a new title for this YouTube series. There's a new logo, just a new everything. My cat is literally in the way. No, I have to start this over. So as I was saying, there is a new update I need to share with you guys. This is no longer Ask Amani About Anything. Like, nope. It is now absolutely Amani. So I made this change. It's a new logo, new name, a new feel, new everything. So I'm really excited to kick things off. I pretty much changed it up because Ask Amani felt like it was some type of Q&A or game show where really like absolutely Amani is just absolutely me. And everything that I want to talk about and what I want to do. So I'm going to leave this logo right here in the corner so you can just like love it and just appreciate it. But we're going to get into today's episode of The Hot Seat. Just wanted to make that announcement. All right, so in The Hot Seat this week, we have our healthcare workers. I know, right? Our healthcare workers are in the hot seat. Now, as you guys know, we're in the middle of a pandemic. Just in case you didn't know, we are definitely in the middle of a global pandemic, not just United States pandemic, a global pandemic. So our healthcare workers have been working day in and day out to make sure that they are caring for those that are sick and those that are in need. A TikTok video of these healthcare workers went viral. Now, the video is peculiar. It's a bit disturbing. It's a bit strange. It's just peculiar. That is like word of the day, peculiar. So in the video, you can see 4 nurses like carrying a body bag. A body bag, yep. They are carrying a body bag, which we don't know what's in the body bag. Like you can see it is a person. We're thinking maybe it's just like another nurse that they're carrying. Hopefully it's not a real dead body. But they're carrying this body bag and they are doing a TikTok video. And on the bag it says COVID-19. Now the video has went viral. People don't know what hospital this is specifically, but they're saying that it is a hospital somewhere in Puerto Rico. If you haven't seen this video, like, here it is. Oh, hell no! That is some bullshit. That is some bullshit, okay? Like, who thought of that as a good idea? These are educated nurses, people that we hope to have basic common sense. And my God, like that's what y'all decided to do? Like y'all thought that was okay. That was a good idea. So none of the nurses in the video have been identified, right? None of the nurses have been identified. So we don't know who these people are. We haven't heard anything from these people, the hospital, nothing. It's been radio silent since this is going viral. Okay, so the first theory that is kind of floating out there is the idea that these hospitals were these nurses were pretty much saying, we are putting COVID-19, we're putting this pandemic, we're putting it in a body bag, and we are defeating it. We are, carrying it out. Like it's the end of COVID-19. Now that theory is all well and good, but like, it hasn't ended. Like it's not like we just had this new medical outbreak and it's a vaccine out, so everybody's like, oh, like let's carry the body bags and throw them out. We don't need any more. Like there's nothing new has happened. So here's the thing. If you believe in that first theory as in like, oh, they're just trying to boost morale and show that, we're beating COVID-19, like that's absolute bullshit. This is bullshit. I'm sorry, I have to call it as I see it. my parents work in healthcare, my family work in healthcare, and from a young age, my dad has always told me, when I used to come to the hospital to visit him, or if I'm going to meet him for lunch or going to the office, I need to carry myself in a certain way when I'm in the hospital. And he told me that when I was in high school. He said nobody wants to be in a hospital. People are here because they are sick. They're here because their loved ones are sick, and this is the last place in the world that they probably want to be right now. And when you're walking through these hallways and you're interacting with people, you have to have a certain level of empathy. You have to, you can't just be, oh, lolly, lolly, la. Like, it's a hospital. I don't understand how you can be literally caring for someone who is terminally ill, that is fighting for their life. And then in the next breath, you're down the hall making a TikTok. How does that, regardless of what the TikTok is, how are you even doing that in the same breath, in the same action, the same hour? It just doesn't make sense. And what's scary is that these nurses are caring for those that are ill and making crucial decisions on a day-to-day basis. And this is the decision making they're following. This decision that led them to make this TikTok is the same decision making process that they're using to take care of people and try to help them. And just imagine if a visitor had walked by, or somebody had walked by that watched these nurses do this, and how triggering that could be. It just doesn't make sense. You're in a hospital, okay? This fucking all of this sucks. Nobody wants to be here. Nobody wants to have COVID-19. Nobody wants to have a loved one that has COVID-19, and y'all are parading through the hallways acting like absolute fools. Make it make sense. So a lot of people are basically saying they need to be fired immediately, all of these things need to be taken into action. But there needs to just be an overall widespread of training, because we've been seeing nurses and healthcare workers doing TikToks in the parking lot and making TikTok videos all the time, and I always felt like it just was weird. This isn't the first TikTok video I've seen nurses and how healthcare workers do. I've seen videos of them in a parking lot dancing and doing TikToks, and I always thought it was strange, because how can you go from taking care of sick people that are fighting for their lives to then go into the parking lot and doing a video? It just was weird. It's always been strange.
I'm saying either way we about to slide, hey, can't let this one slide, hey. Don't you?
And I understand we're in a pandemic and nobody knows how to handle the situation and what's the right thing and wrong thing to do, but y'all gotta get a grip. HR in hospitals, y'all need to figure this out and what the protocols are, because this should not be happening at all. It's strange. Now, I'm here for healthcare workers and, I think, do your TikToks at home. At the end of the day, make your videos at home. When you're at work, you are at work, and your primary focus should be caring for the sick and also protecting yourself so that you don't get sick. Don't get me wrong, hospital workers, I appreciate them. My family members that are first line, right there, the response team, y'all are doing God's work. Y'all are really the backbone of this country right now, and if it wasn't for y'all know where we would be. But when it comes to the TikToks, let's just leave the TikToks at home. Let's leave the TikToks outside of the hospital. Let's just let it go. It's not a good look. And regardless of the intentions may be that you're trying to wind down and the work is tiring, the work is exhausting, and you're just trying to find a happy moment amongst coworkers, just be mindful of the optics, because while that may be your intention, what it may look like is something totally different. Because now we're in a situation where people are carrying body bags around and on a TikTok, and it's just not the right thing to be doing. So I know that was a lot of information to take in, and you probably have your own personal thoughts and feelings. So with that, I want to make sure that you guys know that you can always comment below and just share how do you feel about the situation. One, how do you feel about the video with the body bag and that TikTok, and how do you feel about healthcare workers making TikToks at work during this whole pandemic. So make sure you make sure you comment, make sure you subscribe, and also make sure you follow Absolutely Amani on Instagram right here. Thank you so much for watching the video. Make sure you guys stay safe and stay healthy. Yeah.